one. I can't watch it.
But yeah, I didn't watch the second one. I've never seen it. But one thing that I'm looking forward to is them bringing it back into theaters and making it 3D. I like that. I like that idea a lot. Like they did with Star Wars. Star Wars was fun to see in movie theaters again, regardless of whether it was 3D. I think Jurassic Park would be the same way. It's
putting Jurassic Park in 3D, that's already a scary fucking movie to begin with, so I think, putting that in 3D would probably work.
Like a good use of 3D technology. Don't use it with like stupid movies, use it with that. Yeah. Avatar.
But isn't like Jurassic Park like all like animatronics? It's not all like CGI, the original
No,
at least.
The original was CGI. It was like breakthrough technology CGI.
Oh really? Okay.
It was amazing.
But there were like parts where right.
Oh, there were some animatronics, like the sneezing one. Like the part where they got covered in snot.
The only part I remember one time when we were in primary school and we actually watched the Jurassic Park. I don't know what movie it was. Was it the original where they were like in the rain and one guy gets eaten in the toilet by a T-Rex?
Yeah, that scene haunted me for a while, but I got over it.
That did as well.
The goat leg.
I kept thinking
the goat leg scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I was little.
That's just what I liked about. I just didn't like about this movie is when the dinosaurs just like ate everyone. It was like scary to me as a kid.
Has anybody ever seen a movie called Evolution?
Yes.
That movie haunts me because my dad watched it when I was little, and it scarred my young mind.
Do you guys remember there was a TV? There was a cartoon of Evolution as well.
There was really?
Yeah, there was a cartoon called of Evolution. Are you talking about that Alien movie? Is that the movie?
Yeah.
You want to know a movie that haunts a lot of people to this day?
What?
The Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh God. God.
But wait, what if E.T. got rebooted?
Oh no! Steven Spielberg would fight the person to the death for that. I'm sure. You can't reboot E.T. Even though it was a shitty movie. You can't reboot it.
What if Firefly ever restarted again? That'd be interesting.
My mom would scream in squeeness.
What is Firefly?
It's a good series with David. No, not David. What am I thinking? It's Nathan Fillion, and it's done by J.J. Abrams. Am I right?
No, I hate J.J. Abrams.
Am I completely wrong on that?
J.J. Abrams apparently is not only going to make the new Star Trek, he's going to make the new Star Wars as well.
Yeah.
What the shit?
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
I'm going to kill J.J. Abrams now.
Who makes the Firefly series? Who did?
Wait, is it Firefly the TV show or
yeah,
is it?
Firefly was the TV show Serenity.
It was written by Joss Whedon. That's all I know.
Thank you. Sorry, I got it completely mixed up. Joss Whedon.
Okay, the dude who made Avengers, right?
Zach, you've never seen Firefly yourself?
No, I've never actually seen Firefly.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah, because
my mom loved the TV show. She hated the movie because her favorite character died.
My dad loved it too. Yeah, that was a really sad.
Yeah, I actually heard a lot. I've never seen it. I wouldn't mind seeing it to give it a check because I've heard a lot of. There's such a big fan base for it.
Browncoats, yeah, it's good.
Oh yeah, of course, and there's still this, but
America's eventually going to become heightened and aware of Doctor Who and its popularity, and they're going to take hold of it. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, I think
I'm frightened about that day.
It's going to happen just like the last American-made Doctor Who movie.
And it's going to destroy the show.
Where he was didn't they call it? They did something weird with they called the TARDIS just TARDIS. Get to TARDIS.
Get to your TARDIS. That sounds.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What happens to that?
Michael Bay is making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It's going to be actually, I think, just Ninja Turtles. He's going to make them aliens, and Megan Fox is going to be April O'Neil.
Oh
no, they stopped that. It's no longer in continuation because fans were just so appalled.
So who's excited for the CG Pinky and the Brain movie?
What?
I'm kidding.
I was about to say, motherfucker, you can't do that because then you need to do Animaniacs.
I was going to say Animaniacs, but I was afraid Joel might scream.
I would scream too if they actually decided to make Animaniacs CGI.
No, honestly, I think if they were going to do that, they would have to do it like the Looney Tunes Back in Action, do it all proper 2D animation, and I might actually care for that sort of stuff again, because I'd love to see more movies like that.
If they did it like in Space Jam, okay, that's the only way they could pull it off.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
What if...
Who would get dragged to the Animaniacs world, though? What celebrity would they torment?
They need Rob Paulson.
They need
Bob
Seth
Williams.
MacFarlane. I'm kidding. I'm gonna get shot.
Adam Sandler.
J.J. Abrams.
Adam Sandler was the
J.J.
best. Hello, my brothers. Anyway, but you think the big defining moment with 3D animation is probably going to come when they turn Pokemon into 3D, because it's going to happen eventually.
They should
Oh,
make a Pokemon CGI live action movie already. Damn it!
No,
That's work.
no. Well, wait. They could if they make it.
It was
gritty.
just like when people. It was just like when Hollywood wanted to make a live action version of Akira. It can't work
What is
because they would just make it so Americanized, and it just would piss off a lot of fans like me because we're fans.
Cheeseburger, guns, and ammo.
Yep, that's essentially it.
Was
It would be. They would just Americanize it, and Leo DiCaprio was going to play like the main role as well.
I think they could make a lot more like old children's stories and old series into new gritty kind of movies, because it works really well a lot of times.
Well,
like with Alice in, I liked Alice in Wonderland. I know a lot of people didn't.
Hated
think-
it.
It was okay. I
Oz
guess.
is going to be kind of interesting. I think. What was the other one they did?
Jack the Bean.
No. Well, they're doing another Jack and the Beanstalk, but like
I know
Jack-
that's what I'm bringing
Jack
up.
the Giant Killer.
It looks
Jack
so-
the Giant Slayer looks pretty badass. I won't
it looks
lie.
interesting. But like I'm talking about things like that, where they just make it. They branch out on the idea rather than put them in a different situation, like Hansel and Gretel, vampires.
Oh my god, I fucking love Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. I don't care what anybody says. That was a fucking awesome movie.
But like, you know what I'm talking about then? Like, just expanding the universe and making it more intricate rather
Yeah,
than
like
put
what
it in a
happened
different situation.
afterwards, etc. Or
I think
what if
my-
it happened like
My parents,
this.
I wouldn't mind that
about
as long as they don't go
came up
too
with
dark.
some interesting ones, like
Look,
some
the
ones that
thing
happen
is,
a lot.
sorry.
Trying to think. You can go. I'm thinking.
It's one thing to make things intricate and make a world to branch off of, but if the characters are not likable, then it's for nothing. And
Well, it's very difficult to get into the world.
it's very difficult to get into the world if you don't care about the characters.
Exactly.
We
Because just
thought
think
it-
about it. If
Josh,
yeah,
Josh,
what, Mom?
need to keep noise down. We're in bed.
I know.
11 over there.
Oh, by the way, somebody
parents
asked
are
me
just
to show
full of-
you guys what the new PS4 is.
Okay.
Have you guys seen what
Okay,
the new
I don't
PS4 looks like?
No,
No.
I heard they hadn't showed
Nope.
us yet.
Alright, are you ready for this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the PS4.
Is it a dildo?
Wow, that is. It's Portal.
That looks awesome. Except that's doesn't look like how they describe the controller. That's not the controller. Is it?
I swear to God, it looks
Wheatley.
like Aperture.
If that's real,
Yeah,
that's
it's like
awesome.
It's
that-
made of glass.
Is that real?
Why is it made of glass?
I don't know, because they're stupid. Because they don't
It's
think.
supposed to be touchscreen as well.
Okay, so think about this.
Stupid,
Rage quit.
Stupid.
Rage quit. You can literally break your controller in half.
Basically, you could break it in half and then slice someone's throat with it.
It looks cool, but that'd have to be like bulletproof glass. Wow,
Weird.
that is a
You're-
radical design.
You're practically giving people something glass with something that they throw around to get pissed off at. By
Yeah.
littlest of.
What you gotta do is you just gotta have a little lanyard for your hand, like the Wiimote. What if they made a new Wii and like the Wii 2 and they had it all glass? Like it's just you're holding a glass controller. It's made out of crystal.
Or if
Costs
it's
a
made
lot,
out of
though.
like, what if it's made out of like
Crystals.
pure gold or anything?
Be
We
the most
made this out of
expensive console ever.
adamantium. It's a lightsaber. Look, everyone, it's a lightsaber.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I can't get into like this whole Wii U crap. It just
Me either.
It's supposed to be a really good
No.
console, but it's just nobody wants to buy it.
It looks stupid.
It does.
It's a stupid idea, and it's just a way for them to make you buy more shit.
Not many people
But
use
guess
the
what?
Wii. So.
Apparently, the number
I just
one
don't care about those
best-selling
consoles
game
anyway.
from the
I'm
Wii U
sticking
so
with my Xbox
far.
360, thank you.
Is
The best game for the Wii U so far is Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed.
I don't know.
What?
Really?
I don't know what that
It's
is.
outselling the Mario game.
I hope
Oh,
they
wow.
put Mario to rest for a little bit. Give
Yeah,
him
I would
time to
agree.
relax. They
Give
bring
him a
back-
break. He's getting so sick and tired of saving that blooming princess.
What was the last good Mario game?
I don't know. I haven't played Mario that much.
I did
Uh,
not like Mario Galaxy.
Does
I thought
Super
it was
Smash Bros.
terrible.
count? Because if it does, then that would be it.
Okay, which one,
Doesn't-
Melee or Brawl?
Brawl was good.
Eh. Melee was probably better. It was
Yeah,
a
but it
solid
wasn't the
game.
last good Mario game. I'm talking about good, not fantastic.
Okay.
Brawl was good.
Some of the DS ones were pretty interesting or fun. I've still got the Mario 64
I
they've
want-
got on the DS, and I still like playing that.
I want more handheld Kirby. Why won't they give me more Kirby?
I'm glad they're making an Epic Yoshi game.
That's
You're
interesting.
preaching to my brother's choir, Miffo.
I want Kirby on the DS. He's meant to be on the DS. Why'd they put him on the Wii?
I really wanted to get Epic Kirby's Epic Yarn, but they said it was
I
on.
got that. It was boring.
But now they got Yoshi's Epic Yarn. I'm like, what?
What?
Yoshi's Epic
Seriously?
Yarn.
Yeah, Yoshi's got his own game, and it looks exactly like Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Okay, so they're just
There's
gonna
gonna
make
be
this
a
into a
sequel to the
series now,
game.
right?
Basically.
It's gonna we're gonna have say Metroid's Epic Yarn.
Don't say that. They'll do it.
When's the last Metroid game? Oh no! I'm sorry. It's not Yoshi's Epic Yarn. It's Yarn Yoshi.
Yarny.
Oh no, Yarn Yoshi. There we go. Okay.
It's gonna be a pirate. It's gonna go yarn.
But yeah, they're also they're putting
Shiver
in the
me thread count.
They're releasing Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D on the
Why?
3DS.
I like
I don't
Donkey
know.
Kong Country. I don't know about Returns. I don't even know if I played that. Donkey Kong Country was one of the
The
first.
only game I'm really
SD
looking forward
games.
to this year is going to be Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, by the way, Joey, how much is 300 pounds? Like 300 pounds exactly. How much is that?
Kilograms?
That's how much the PS4 is going to cost over there.
That's gonna be quite a bit. That sounds a lot to me. You're asking the wrong guy, unfortunately. You should
Well,
really be asking.
I could help you out, Zach. What one American dollar is worth? No wait. I screwed that up. A pound is like the equivalent of two American dollars.
Oh fuck! It's going to be $600.
Oh, not again.
Oh.
Not again.
Why the
How much was
fuck are
the
they
other
making it
consoles?
$600?
It's glass, Zach. It's glass. It's collectible. They're gonna make it different
It should be a
colors,
lot
Zach.
more expensive.
We can display them on your shelf, Zach.
Forget I said anything then.
It's like collecting carnival glass.
You're better off
This thing
just
is gonna-
buying a PS3.
Let's all get the PS Vita.
On the PlayStation 4 day, on the release of the PlayStation 4, everybody bought a PS3.
No shit.
I'm still
it's a better
keeping,
buy.
I'm still keeping with my Xbox 360. Thank you very much.
You know,
I
if they
still have
re-
my PS2. I'm keeping that.
You know, I bet if they
Yeah.
re-released the PS2 with just better graphics, you know, that would sell a lot more. Everybody loved the PS2.
Everybody, that's like my favorite game system of all time, right up there with the GameCube.
Me too, except I just don't have it anymore.
GameCube didn't last very long, did it? It died in a couple of years.
I had
Yeah,
crazy
sadly.
for that. It was portable. It was amazing.
They recently killed off the PS2. They stopped making PS2.
It's
so
really impressive, though.
Yeah.
It went on, 10 years after it first made?
Yeah.
That's
The guy
pretty
who-
long.
Back when I was a kid, the guy who was selling me I was going to get a PS2, and he told me, yeah, there's been a lot of problems with the PS2. The GameCube's better, so that's what we got.
Eh.
I've got a GameCube here.
The
It doesn't have
GameCube
any
didn't last
cords
very
or any
long, though.
controllers. but I have it.
I'm still glad though that I've still got the GameCube, so I can still play The
Looking
Legend
for
of
a
Wind
power
Waker.
cord for mine.
What is all this? And everybody's telling me, oh, you should review Mass Effect. Oh, Mass Effect's so great. Oh, play all 3 of the
No.
games. What is with people in Mass Effect? I don't get it.
Oh, what did you think of Sly Cooper 4?
Oh, I fucking loved it.
I want to
But
play
here's
it
the thing.
so bad.
I'm going to say this. They cliffhanger you.
Oh no!
They
Not
did
again.
it again. I'm like,
Damn
are you
it.
fucking kidding me? No, there has to be a 5th one. No, you fucking troll. And,
I want them to sit on the PC so bad.
There is so many cool
I've only
things in the
played-
4th game. They do so many new things. They go to so many new places. Then they just troll you at the end.
So it's fun though.
I've never-
It's an awesome game.
It's an awesome. It's exactly like the other 3 games,
is
except they've
good.
added a lot. Yeah, they've added a lot of new stuff. So
Is Carmelita's voice good?
yeah, they switched her voice again, but it's voiced by Grey Delisle, so it's all good.
That's cool.
Ray Delisle,
Yeah,
just
voice
like-
of Mandy.
I
That
don't
was interesting.
I don't know any of this stuff. Like I didn't have a problem with it when I actually played the games because I don't even think I ever noticed, which is kind of stupid of me. I'm pretty oblivious when I was little. And
She's
but I just have to ask about it now because
just as
apparently
much
it's
as
a big deal.
Cinders as the Spyro.
What if they
Well, I'll
were,
be perfectly
did
honest.
more
I've still got the first Sly game, and that's the only one I've got.
I want them to
I've
make
still
another
got the first Sly
Fighters.
game.
The first Sly Cooper game is good, but I think it's more experimenting on like what it can do. The second game is fucking awesome. The third one is just, it's.
You guys ever played the Jack and Dexter games? Because I've got all
yes,
those.
I love Jack and Daxter. I love the first 3 games. I hate the 4th though.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Why did
love-
they have to make it all plane-based combat? Why? You ruined it.
Did you ever
Yeah.
play Fur Fighters?
Oh my god. Finally someone else knows about the game. I've beaten it, yes.
Finally, I don't have that. I think I gotta go bug my friend. She has. I don't think she
Vito-
ever threw it away. She probably never sold it because we played it on her PS2 a lot. That was
Yeah.
the first shooter game I ever played. I loved it.
I got banned from playing that game, but that didn't stop me a few years ago from buying it and beating it. It's
Banned?
just-
How do you get banned from it?
I wasn't allowed to play it.
Oh,
I wasn't allowed to play any like M-rated games until I was like 17. So
was-
the first M-rated game I
Yeah,
ever played was God of War.
yeah. That was the first T-rated game I ever played for
Yeah.
Fighters, and I loved it. It was hard though.
They banned me from playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater because apparently I kept crashing.
Who
And,
banned
like
you?
swearing
Parents?
and stuff. Oh wait, was that just?
Okay.
Yeah. No, the interesting thing was
Tony Hawk. Is it
I
dead
don't
or
know.
something?
it's,
I don't know.
Well,
He's not
I mean,
very
they
popular.
They did a reboot. They did like a reboot of the first game. The
I
first
guess he's
Tony
like
Hawk.
really old now or something.
He's like 40, I think.
Give or take.
Well, that's kind of old to be a skater.
Yeah. He's
I-
kind of like
and I think
Brett
maybe also
Favre
just-
of skating.
I think the Underground
Brett
games sort
Favre.
of killed the franchise as well. Because I actually still have one of the Underground games, the Tony Hawk's Underground, those really crazy ones.
I liked
Never
MX
mind.
versus ATV.
Wasn't there one where it came out around 1999? And you could be like Darth Maul, like skateboarding
Oh, you
on
could
a
be
lot.
Spider-Man. You could be Spider-Man, I think.
Super suit. But what like my favorite games when I was playing with I used to play with my friend on the PS2 was Star Wars Battlefront 2, MX vs ATV Unleashed, Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix, and something else I don't remember. Those were the ones we
You
played
guys ever play
constantly.
Kingdom Hearts?
No, I never played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I play Kingdom Hearts constantly. I played that a lot.
I'm not into that whole realm area. Like I don't play Crash Bandicoot, I don't play Spyro, I don't play Mario, I don't play
Speaking of Spyro, what the
Kingdom
fuck
Hearts.
has happened to him?
I don't know. My
Dead.
friend Caroline plays it a lot. Loves Ratchet and Clank too.
Oh, I love Ratchet and Clank. I need to get back into like the newer games.
She knows
I've
like the newest, I think the second to newest one by heart.
Oh, there's also speaking of series that are long dead, what happened to Crash Bandicoot?
Never played it.
He just went.
He's
I-
gone.
the last game I've still got it is I never even completed it was Crash Twinsanity, and I thought that was because I'd played the original Crash Bandicoot, and I think he's just gone now. I don't see anything that's happened to him.
He'll come back eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, in some sort of crazy reboot. If it's going to be anything like Jack and Dexter, where they made it like, remember the first Jack and Dexter game? It was so like light-hearted, and then in the second they just went so dark. In the third one, they just went like over the top. But I still love it.
I remember the first one was like, oh, cutesy wootsy, let's collect stuff. Number
Yeah.
2, I'm gonna kill Praxis. Oh, hi, this is a different game that I
They
remember.
put swearing in there,
When we-
didn't they? Like literally at
They
some
put
points
swearing,
in the game.
they put guns, they put, oh my god, they made it
They made
creepier
Dexter
too.
a pervert as well at points. Like,
Would
if
you-
remember, like he's such a at points.
Would you like a Conker's Bad Fur Day sequel?
No. As much as I would like it, no, because they would never be able to capture the spirit again.
Hadn't even ever heard of that before you played it on the stream, and I just
fucking
like
love
I
Conker's
thought it was like a mod for something else. It was just
No,
I was
it's-
like,
it's
is this even a
legit game.
game?
It's a legit game. The thing about it,
They
the
didn't make a
reason
lot
that
of
it
games like
sucked, it's the reason it died is because nobody wanted to put it in stores. So it failed as like selling wise, but it got a cult following
It was an
afterwards.
M-rated game around where M-rated games just weren't there.
Exactly, and it was just fucked up on so many levels. I mean, you've seen me play it. You've seen my
Yeah.
reactions to like half the shit that is in that game.
It's a lot of references.
Yeah, there's fucking.
Have
Okay,
you
I
guys
think
ever
like
played I Want to Be the Guy?
I've heard of it. I haven't actually played it.
Good.
I take it it's bad.
Yeah, I've watched one. I used to watch one guy on two guys I watched called I Die Cry and Al Dog. They played it once, and there's like these two guys from America who played it, and yeah, they were stuck on the levels for like 2 episodes, but it was funny because it was so bad. It was like
almost done with this.
You know what? There's another game series that I wish they would bring back, but I don't know if they could. I want them to bring back Sam and Max.
Sam and Max.
Anybody remember that? The one with the
With
dog
the cat
and
no, that's something else. Sorry.
no, the dog and the little rabbit dude with the guns and stuff.
I heard of those, but I've never watched them.
I've seen
It
the
was a
cover
cartoon.
art for that. That's about it.
It is really good. But ever since Walking
guys ever
Dead
heard
has
of-
come around,
You guys ever played Fandango?
what game?
Grim Fandango?
Nope.
Grim Fandango.
Never heard of it.
That rings a bell.
That is an amazing game. That is. That's like one of the best story games ever. Really, really worth a play. Really worth a look at. Grim Fandango. It's such a creative, imaginative game from what early LucasArts. It's amazing.
Speaking
Actually,
of which,
Bye.
speaking of story-driven games, who has played Psychonauts?
I have not. I've heard great things about it.
Oh, it is.
It's just
so
like
good.
BioShock in that I have not played it, but I want to, but I don't have time. I own BioShock
Yeah.
though. I'm trying to play it. I just can't.
It's a good game. It's just what the fuck.
I like games like that.
It's
Portal.
like if it's like if Tim Burton made a video game.
On drugs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there is there a Tim Burton that's not on drugs.
Alice Madness Return of Madness.
Oh, that's a
Kind of
dark
Tim Burton.
looking game.
That's fucked up.
What's Naughty Bear? I hear about it every once in a while, but
Oh, Naughty Bear
never-
is this game that Game Grumps is playing right now. It's just it's pointless running around killing stuffed animals. It's pretty fucked up how they do it, but it gets away with the T rating because it's cartoon violence.
Mhm.
We will return to Artist Alley Lazy Talk right after this. We now return to Artist Alley Lazy Talk.
I'm just wondering, Zach, just out of curiosity, did you ever hear recently that that they released an unaired episode of Dexter's Lab? Dexter's
Oh,
Rude
I actually
Removal.
have yet to see that. I need to.
What is it? What?
You need to see it. Dexter's Rude Removal. It's like one of the like literally, it's one of the most censored. Like it's one of the censored episodes that never made it to Cartoon Network. It was made, but it was never aired because it is so rude. It's not even. I mean, it's just sort of crude rude. Like there's swearing and stuff, but it's all bleeped out. And even the title card, when you see it, you know it's going to be one of those episodes that was not gonna
I never
go down
heard
well
of
with.
Dexter's Laboratory being rude.
I wasn't a huge fan of Dexter's Laboratory.
I don't even know if I watched it while it was airing.
Oh, actually, what do you guys think of this? Disney trying to copy what Skylanders is doing.
Infinity.
Oh
Huh?
yes, I remember. Yeah, I've heard of this.
Fail.
It features all these fucking. It features Wreck-It Ralph, Cars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Monsters Inc., Toy Story, The Incredibles, and Phineas and Ferb.
Fail.
Phineas and Ferb are not meant for games.
Phineas and Ferb aren't even that classic. I'm sorry.
That's
We should have
true.
more classic Disney.
But Wreck-It Ralph is on here too.
Luigi?
Okay, hang on. How many?
Seriously, why can't they pick some of the more classic? Let's get some of the more badass from the early stuff in here as well. Like,
Yeah.
let's give some more props to the early Disney.
I think they forgot
Like,
most of the early Disney.
They really have.
That's
I mean, I
kinda
don't see
back
anything.
quick. I'm gonna mute myself.
I mean, apart from Toy Story, which is kind of early, they haven't got any of the other classics. Not even like Aladdin or anything.
Speaking of Disney and stuff, where the fuck is Kingdom Hearts 3?
It's
What about?
it's lost in time and
Sorry.
space.
They keep making prequels and handheld games. Where's my fucking Kingdom Hearts 3? Stop going backwards and forwards in time. Stop making the story so damn impossible.
Dude, after Kingdom Hearts 2, it was like, okay, I get the story. Then I heard they made all these sequels, and it's like, you know, it's even worse. I've actually got the mangas, because they even made like the manga series of all the games. And they're actually kind of funny. But they are so
I'm just waiting, because I found out some
Yeah.
interesting stuff. Jungle Book was supposed to be in one of the
I-
Kingdom Hearts games.
I
but they
just got
took
really
that out.
confused.
I'm sorry, but that is the worst Disney movie in my opinion.
What? Why do you hate Jungle Book?
I hate Jungle Book. The
Why does
songs
everybody
are
hate Jungle
annoying.
Book?
I don't like the characters.
But it's the bare necessities. How can you go?
I
on with
hate that song. I'm sorry, but I hate that
I
song.
fucking love Jungle Book. That's like one of my all-time favorites. Oh, fine. If you want to talk about like bad, okay, name a bunch of bad Disney movies then.
Song of the South.
Okay, well that's
Yeah.
we don't talk about that. Fine.
Dude.
I'm gonna. Uh,
I'm trying to think of bad Disney movies, the ones that I just didn't like.
we can't like the old ones they made. There weren't any like bad old ones, but there's a lot of bad new ones.
Yeah, any live action Disney movie is
I'm trying
Fail.
to think. Well, all the sequels they made to the old films
Okay,
were stupid.
fine. I'll give you a bad Disney. I'll give you a horrible bad Disney movie. Cinderella 2 and 3.
well, any of the sequels to the classics are horrible.
Well, Baby 2 wasn't bad. It was just
What?
It's just-
Well, to be
Yeah.
honest, I've got the sequel to the 101 Dalmatians because when I was younger, I used to get a lot of Disney sequels, and I've actually got the one to the 101 Dalmatians, which is called Patch's London Adventure, which isn't terrible, but still stupid.
Well, of course you would love it. You're British.
But,
that doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything because the first one's British.
but speaking of the 101 Dalmatians, that actually made a good series.
That
Yeah,
did.
that
Oh.
did make a series.
Yeah.
But speaking of bad Disney movies, I came up with one. It's a recent one though. Pirates of the Caribbean 2.
I'm gonna fucking murder you. I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
2
Two.
was
How
not
is too
as good.
bad?
It was cartoony and kind of dumb.
Okay, fine. Okay,
They
what
made
about all
him-
the others then?
They're great, all of them, except
Okay.
for 2. 2 isn't that good.
Well, I guess I can see that. 3 is just way too dark, and 4 I'm kind of indifferent on. At
Wait,
least,
are they
one-
starting for,
one
or
is
have they
an
already made
adventure,
for?
though. 1 is an awesome one.
yeah.
That's a classic. I think they should remake Back to the Future.
I'm trying to
They
think
should
of any
have it
bad.
No,
movie.
you can't make Back to the Future. It's perfect the way it is.
Just make another one. I want it.
Okay, all right. I'm trying to
Uh,
think. Okay, I'm gonna think of a really bad one that I remember growing up. I'm
no-
really Peter Pan was a bad one
Aw.
Aw,
because Peter Pan's an asshole when you look at Captain Hook.
You like Captain Hook
I
when
like
he's on
Captain Hook. I
screen.
feel sorry for him.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That's horrible.
Yeah, it is, honestly.
I
It's-
didn't watch.
Because-
I don't even know. I don't remember those.
Because a young girl with seven old men, that doesn't really go down well with me.
No.
Yeah, but you have to give it its due. It was the first thing that
Yeah, I know.
started
I know.
animated movies.
yeah, but
What
just
about
because it was the
Lady Frank?
first
You guys
doesn't
like Lady
make it the
Frank?
best.
It's
What
not
about-
the best. I'm not going to say that, but you can't really badmouth it too much because it did make animated movies acceptable.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
like,
that
the
is
Great
true.
Depression and all that. That's where it started with Snow White.
Okay, actually, wait. Joel, you said all live-action Disney movies are terrible?
Pretty much.
Mary Poppins.
Well, Mary Poppins.
He's got you
Mar-
there.
Mary Poppins is from that time where Disney could do no
Get
wrong.
slammed.
I'm talking about like the whole not 90s era of live action
Mama Mary Poppins slam.
and the 1980s Disney movies are meh.
Winnie the
Okay,
Pooh.
Flubber.
I like
Flubber.
Flubber. I like that. Wait, does anybody remember the Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy?
Oh god.
Oh my
I liked the first one. It was really funny to me.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever seen the original Dr. Dolittle?
Isn't that the one with like Rex Harrison or something?
I have no idea. I don't do
Rex
names.
Harrison?
It was
No,
the one with a
no,
giant
wait.
snail.
The what?
There's a giant snail.
What?
The original. The very original.
Oh, okay.
It's not
I don't know
animated, it's
that.
live action, and it's got like a two-sided
Wait, guys, I
llama
just thought
thing.
of a really bad Disney movie I've actually seen. That's actually a sequel. That's actually like a prequel to Lion King 3. That is a ridiculous, stupidly.
Lion King
stupid
3.
What about Lion
What?
King 1.5? That was
Lion King 3. Literally, guys, the plot of Lion King 3 was we find out where Timon and Pumbaa fit into the story, and they do it as this sort of like over-the-top sort of like slapstick sort
That's
of comedy
Lion
where they
King
like
1.5.
That's
the make
Lion
out
King
whole
1 and a
movie.
half.
like you know the part where they're all like bowing down to the new King Simba. That was Pumbaa's doing. He farted in the middle of the crowd.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they
That-
gave them their movie. That was also a good series on Disney, though. Timon and Pumbaa. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was funny. I mean, yeah, but the movies were just
And Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch was great.
That was,
Everything
that
about
was a
Lilo and
good
Stitch was
movie.
great. They never ruined that, I think.
The first movie was good, but then they just went overboard with it.
I loved both.
Wait, was that the TV series as well? Because I didn't actually mind the TV
There was
series.
the
I
TV
never.
series, there was Leroy and Stitch, there was Lilo and Stitch 2, The Glitch, and then there was Stitch the anime where they go to Japan.
No, we don't talk about that.
Oh, what?
We don't talk about that.
Wait,
We don't talk
Wait,
about
Stitch,
that.
the anime.
No.
There's a Stitch. No, I'm dead serious, Joey. There is a Stitch anime. Lilo is gone. He ends up with some Japanese bitch, and he's I don't know.
That just-
He's just
actually,
in Japan.
now that I look at it, your profile picture looks like Stitch from Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, no,
No, that's
Stitch.
that's Ren. That's Ren.
It's blue, so it's like
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's supposed to be Ren. It's from one of the adult cartoon party things. If you've ever seen like the adult
no,
Oh god.
Ren and Stimpy, they're funny. But if you only like Ren and Stimpy,
No.
you can stop.
no.
Those we don't talk about.
But
Okay, fine. I know what is perhaps the worst Disney or animated Disney movie ever. Chicken Little.
Yes.
I liked it.
Why the fuck did? Eh.
It was funny.
Okay,
Pig.
Home on the Range.
Pig
Home
was
on the
funny.
Range. You cannot say Home on the Range was good.
That
never
one's
saw it.
horrible.
Was that the one with the 2D animated cows and the yodeling guy?
Yep.
I liked it.
He's trolling you.
No, I'm not. I liked it.
Why did it? Okay, fine. Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Loved it.
Oh, I didn't actually mind that
Wait,
myself.
was that the
I
sequel?
didn't mind.
No, the first one.
No,
wait,
but-
Treasure Planet. Who likes Treasure Planet? 'Cause I
I
actually
love
didn't.
Treasure
I
Planet.
didn't. I liked it.
Which one?
Treasure Planet. The one where it's like Treasure Island in space.
Which is even better
Yes.
than Treasure Island. It's so good.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I just I recently rewatched that, and is it the best? No, but it was an interesting experience.
I love
I just
that
remember
whole
the music
era.
scene from it.
I love that whole era of things.
I
Treasure
don't-
Planet and Atlantis and Sinbad, I think, was part of that, possibly. No, that was
No,
a
he
whole
wasn't Disney. Sinbad
Yeah.
wasn't Disney, but yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Sorry.
How about this? Okay, Brother Bear.
Liked it.
Didn't like
I
it.
didn't actually mind that.
I didn't
didn't
like.
mind
I
that.
wouldn't go back and watch it, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, I actually did a graphic novel of that at one point. There was actually a graphic novel of Brother Bear, which I really wish I kept now.
Okay.
It was good art.
And plus the the Canadian brothers who played the Moose, the Canadian like comedy brothers. I can't remember what they're
I
called,
did
Oh my-
not like them.
but they were funny. I liked them.
Zach,
Alright,
you're not kidding. There really isn't a Stitch anime. You really
Hey,
weren't kidding.
Yeah, there is.
I know,
Uh,
of course I wasn't kidding. I did my research.
What are your opinions on the Fox
know,
and the Hound?
Oh, I love the Fox. I love the
I
first
haven't
Fox
seen
and
it
the
in
Hound.
so long.
There's a
but
sequel
I remember,
to Fox and the Hound.
I remember
though.
that being scary as a kid.
The sequel to Fox
Yeah.
and the Hound is nothing but country songs.
Are they singing? Yeah.
No, seriously, the most scary Disney film, and I still like it, is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I really get
I
upset
love
at the
the
part with
movie.
it.
It's still
That
I
one,
love it.
that one's wonderful.
I have
The-
never
that
seen that
is
movie
amazing.
back to front.
I just
You
it
should
sucks
watch
that they made a
It's so
sequel
dark.
that horribly ruined it.
It's literally, I think it's one of the more darker and like suggested films
That's
that
why I
Disney have ever
wasn't allowed
done.
to watch it.
Literally mentions so many things that you never think Disney would mention, like the devil and God, and it's so religious at points. I mean, it doesn't
My
go.
family let me watch Hunchback when I was like 5 or something.
They let
Oh,
me watch
goodness.
the Black
I-
Cauldron, and that gave me nightmares.
Oh, the
The
Black
Black
Cauldron.
what?
Oh
The
god.
Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron, I will admit, doesn't hold up, but I really liked that as a kid.
What about
Alright,
Secrets
okay.
of Nim and Redwall?
The what?
I don't know. There's two things that I remember. They were like series or movies, and I'm gonna get the names wrong, but I believe it
Redwall,
was Secret of
you said?
Nim, and the other one was something called Redwall, which was also about mice.
Do we need to talk about the sequel? No.
I don't even.
No, because Nostalgia Critic summed it up very well.
I will say one thing. Eric Idle as the villain.
It's not too bad.
He's what sells that as a entertaining to watch bad sequel. Because yes, it's bad, but Eric Idle singing that song is like one of my all-time favorite bad.
I do actually what you're talking about with Redwall. It aired here. I actually remember that cartoon. That was a good show.
it's
that was
it's
Redwall.
at the very, very back of my memory, and I cannot draw up
Okay.
anything except a giant house and mice.
well, okay, if we're talking about Redwall, that automatically brings up to mind movies like Watership Down and Felidai.
I never heard of those.
Oh, if you've seen Watership Down, what did you think of Watership Down?
Oh, Watership Down was fucked up, but it was still all right. And Felidai, that's amazing, I think. Even though it's like extremely bizarre, it is still.
Oh yes. Is it the one with the cats? Yeah, that one.
It's
is
with the cats and the breeding and the fucking
insane.
what?
But wait,
Yeah, like that one part, like that one dream sequence when he's like in the middle of all those dead cats and the priest rises up. That freaked me out the first time I saw
With
that.
that was.
That is. I have to go back and watch it because I still don't get the plot. To be honest, I watched it and I was like, "Wait, what's going on?"
All
got
I know
confused.
is that it's a cat that moves into a house and he finds out that the house is home to a sect of cats that are trying to sacrifice themselves. And I found out that the leader of the cats wants to create a perfect race, so we have Cat Hitler.
perfect.
What?
There is a Hitler
Yeah.
cat in this movie.
Does he have a mustache?
Oh my god.
Please tell me he has a mustache.
Well, it's not exact. Okay, the leader wants to create a race of perfect cats with blue eyes. Hitler wanted to create a perfect race with blue eyes.
Yep. But
It's it's Hitler.
Heil, wait. Heil Hitler.
And there's cat sex as well.
Heil Hitler. It's basically.
and Joel, there's even like cat sex scenes in there as well,
There
or
was
like
a cat
suggested.
sex scene.
Excuse me one second.
There is a cat sex scene. What?
They have barbed penis.
What? And by the way, this was made in Germany, not in the U.S. So
Of
that's,
course,
makes more
Germany.
And do you know what's even more crazy? That the fact it's like done in like an animated style, so you think it looks like a kid's movie, doesn't it? It's got that
It
sort
looks
of.
like a kid's movie. It plays itself like a kid's movie. And then there's dead bodies, and there's stomachs that are ripped open, and there are little destroyed kittens, and somebody gets their stomach cut completely open, and there's guts all over the fucking floor, and there's blood everywhere, and there's blood on the faces, and there's a homosexual cat that wants to rape a cat.
I'm hungry.
Miffo,
What?
you're so random. There's blood all over. There's sex. There's a homosexual rape. I'm hungry.
I am. But yeah, that sounds interesting.
Oh, you don't.
But I already
You
reviewed
want-
Felidai, and I also reviewed another movie.
That's
I'm
hard.
sure.
Oh well, then I can tell him that if he likes disturbed stuff, you should watch Dead Leaves. If he likes really crazy stuff, Dead Leaves is one of the most craziest animes ever. Actually, Zach, you might want to watch that. Do you watch much
Dead
anime? Zach?
I watch a lot of anime. I watch I know I'm probably gonna get like flamed, but the kind of anime that I watch like Soul Eater and Yu-Gi-Oh and Spice and Wolf and Wolf's Rain, that sort of thing. I need to get more.
I've got animated series / movies that I want to talk about. One is Barnyard. Did anybody like? Is that like?
Why do people like that? I don't get
It
it.
was funny. I liked the
Why?
end scene too. That was a really cool fight scene thing at the end. It was just fun. But the series wasn't horrible. But then there's one that's in the back of my mind too. Hot Wheels Acceleracers.
What? Why?
Because it was good.
Why did they have to make Hot Wheels into a TV series?
No, it wasn't a TV series. It was a series of 6. It's supposed to be a series of 6 movies. And it was good.
There was something. Oh, that reminds me. Since we were talking about Felidai and Watership Down, there's one movie missing from that trio: Plague Dogs.
Never heard of it. This is before. This is before consciousness for me. So.
Hang on.
I've never heard of Plague. Wait, is Plague Dogs? I think I heard of Plague Dogs.
Hang on. I actually reviewed Plague Dogs, so give me a sec. I'm gonna find it.
I think the year 2000 was consciousness for me.
All right, hang on. Let me find it.
I have no memories previous to that.
Here we go.
We should have been recording every week.
I am recording.
Okay, here you go. Joey, this is Plague Dogs.
All right, let's have a look.
This movie lures you in as well, and it's basically about 2 dogs that are on the run after escaping a laboratory, and the military is trying to catch them. And they think the military think the dogs are carrying the plague.
Interesting.
And it's very, very grim too.
Ooh. I just remembered something. Baldo.
Oh, I like it.
That's such a good. It's a good.
Oh my god, I fucking love Balto. It's like one of my all-time favorites.
I love that era. That era of 2D animation is beautiful.
Balto, and Before Time.
Balto, yeah, not Baldo. I don't know what I was thinking of Baldo. I called him Baldo, Baldo. But that was like the sequels weren't awful. They were fun as a kid.
Yeah, they were fun, but 3 I can't remember at all.
Me neither. I just remember puppies, and the puppies were cute.
The new Winnie the Pooh film as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
The last one they did was Piglet's Story.
What did you think of that? Because I thought it was pretty.
I honestly thought the new one was decent. I'm glad that they were actually able to reboot Winnie the Pooh successfully, because it really does feel like a real Winnie the Pooh movie.
It feels better than some of the ones they did, because I've always been a big Pooh fan, so, you know.
The last good Pooh movie besides that was the Tigger movie. They did awesome on that, but they fucked up with Piglet's big movie and Pooh's Heffalump movie. They really messed up on those.
What about The Grand Adventure? What did you think of that? Because that was more of a darker Pooh film.
That was a dark... That's why it was good, because it was dark.
I really like that one where they go and search for Christopher Robin because they think he's been
so sad. It was so dark and sad. I'm like,
yeah,
wow,
but I love that as a kid.
It isn't what Pooh is supposed to be, but he made it work. I'm like, okay, this will work.
We're talking about dark Pooh, sad Pooh.
Emo Pooh.
It was just it's like my childhood innocence was just like kept in a bottle, and then when I watched the new Pooh movie, it came out. I'm like, oh, I remember this. This is Pooh Bear.
Grow up, my God!
So it was.
Stop
Didn't you find
making fun of the fact that we get the joke that his name is Feces.
Feces Bear.
For goodness sake, Miffo.
Winnie the Pooh.
I'm sorry.
Winnie the Defecation. There.
Sounds like something
the
a
last
horse would do.
Winnie the
Winnie and then defecate. I'm sorry.
This has
Just
been
worked out
nostalgic.
so well. We're talking about and then the darker Pooh.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. It was too perfect.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Other
sick
stuff.
of me.
Anybody?
The other.
What?
Did you guys ever actually see the animated series as well? Because that was one of my most favourite cartoons ever. The
Yeah.
animated series they did in the 80s.
No, then I didn't apparently.
I loved that.
What about Ed, Edd and Eddy?
Ed and Eddie was great, and all their voice actors are on My Little Pony now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Ed is a Soren. Naz is Rarity, Luna, Photo Finish, and a whole bunch of other
Oh my-
You
characters.
could just say Naz is Tabitha Jane Urbane.
Du-
Samuel Vincent was Flam, I believe.
Yeah, Double D is Flab.
What about
Oh
Rolf?
goodness.
I don't know. I don't know I don't know if Rolf's in it.
And then Rolf went on to be
Kevin
Stephen
was
Magnet.
from
Yeah,
Sonic Rainbow.
Kevin was the bully in the Sonic Rainbow. Rainbow Crash.
They all did like
Okay, I can see
really
that. I can
crackly
see that. I hate Kevin.
forced voices and
Actually-
Eddie.
By
It
the
was
way,
really
someone
interesting.
asked me I should review Oliver and Company. Who remembers that?
I do.
I don't remember
It's
that very
Joel.
well.
Joel,
Sorry.
did you say your favorite songs from Oliver and Company?
What?
Or maybe that was
Oh.
Zach. Did you say your favorite song was from Oliver and Company?
One of my favorite songs is from Oliver and Company.
Why should I worry? I got the
Dodger is so
Yeah.
damn badass.
What else? Did anybody watch like old live action movies like Milo and Otis or the Homeward Bound movies?
Homeward
didn't watch
Bound,
many.
I can never watch Homeward Bound again because it is too damn sad.
It's really sad.
It's
I
too
never
sad.
watched
There are
it.
movies that I cannot watch, and Homeward Bound is sadly one of them.
I never actually watched many live action films, so I'm completely out of that loop.
Let me think. What else has there been? So Lego Ninjago.
Lego, why?
Oh,
I don't know,
God,
I hate
was
that.
the worst.
What's your language, sir?
Lego Ninjago, I didn't even know about it until then. I also forgot that they did Lego Hero Factory.
What was that like Bionicles?
If you want something entertaining involving Legos, either play with Legos or play Lego Island from the 90s.
Oh God, no, Lego Island.
What's that?
Why?
That
That game is so broken.
that game is so broken and it's still so
Wait.
weird.
Wait a second. Was that the game where you like had to chase that guy who was from the jail and had to like
Yes.
rebuild your town? Yeah, I had that. I had that game.
Did anybody else play like
I
the
could never
Lego
classify.
Lego City part of Star Wars Lego more than Star Wars Lego?
I think so.
Because I did.
I just linked to Dead Leaves if anyone's interested. The anime I was just talking about. It's like a trailer to it. If anyone was ever interested, if Zach was ever interested in looking at it, because it's one of the
Trailer?
more crazy
Okay.
enemies I think.
I'm
What
If
gonna
anyone
others?
would ever want to see it.
What other stupid
Dead
cartoons?
Leaves. Ghost in the Shell, Bloodlust Vampire, 2004.
There's a series that I really enjoyed on Cartoon Network that just stopped. It was really good, I thought. The Secret Saturdays.
Oh, what
never
the
heard
fuck
of
is this? What the
Dead
shit?
Leaves.
Jesus Christ, there's too much going on. My eyes can't keep up with everything.
Hold on. Oh, let's see. Dead Leaves Japanese trailer.
Oh, it's Japanese.
Is this
Yeah,
an
but it's not
anime
the
or
Ghost.
This is an anime. This
She's
is a
eating a
legit
hot
anime.
dog.
God, I won't be able to watch one episode of this.
Whoa! Ah!
I
The fuck!
am I
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
I think I'm contracting epilepsy.
This is weirder than Panty and Stocking. What the shit?
It's Panty and Stocking on drugs.
And
More
that-
drugs.
This is funny though.
I love this movie so much.
What is going on?
There's so much. It's like the wall on steroids. I don't know.
I don't know if I can make it through one episode of
Wait, are they
this.
having sex through straitjackets?
Yes.
Japanese
Yes.
This is
Okay.
That's where one of my favourite lines. Hey, baby, you ever met with
Does
a
that
worm?
guy have a
came
drill
from.
penis?
Yes.
What's with the black guy?
I'm intrigued.
And I thought Michael Bay liked explosions.
This is like Michael Bay's like anime explosion extravaganza.
Back to what I was saying. Have you ever heard of the Secret Saturdays?
It was,
I wish
heard of them.
I wish I never heard of the Secret
I love the
Saturday.
Secret Saturdays. I adored it. You might have hurt my feelings.
Well, the
Yeah, so if anyone's interested in watching Dead Leaves, then go ahead. It's weird.
I think I might have a seizure.
That's right.
I don't think I can physically watch that again without being
do
sick.
this one.
It was interesting.
You'd just be like, when Flash watched it, he just was like, what, throughout the whole thing. He just couldn't understand what was going on. It's a very weird film. There is a plot to it, but it's very convoluted. It's more the animation that is funny. It's over the top.
Over the top is an understatement.
Okay, fine. It's fucked up.
It's a little flashy.
But
Um,
oh my god, Joey, that was
That's
that
one
was
of my
interesting.
favorite. Yeah,
I
that's
like-
one of my favorite animes as well.